Hey guys, it's AnatoLiy's here. Just wanted to do a SMITE Minor League European breakdown for week number 2. In our very first set, we're going to have Optimus gang against Milky Way. It was pretty much one-sided, and this is the key deciding moment in the game. So let's go ahead and just play it from here. Sibby doing a good job baiting himself out, as we're going to see Marcus pull him in after the tail flip. But look more importantly about what's about to happen off screen. That ultimate, the through space and time, zones several members from Milky Way away long enough for the reset to happen, and the team fight just keeps coming forward because Paintify and Johnny unrelentless in the chase. Johnny doing a good job using the purification beads to continue the chase, and the team fight just lasted too long from Milky Way to secure the objective, and as a result it was just all Optimus gang getting the Gold Fury and still surviving through the portal from Ferrocreek, being able to go down south and then still find the kill on the top hand side, making it very difficult to get back into the game. It was Optimus gang after set number 1, and that puts them at 3-0 for week number 2. They still have one more set later on in the day. The next set was going to be Insignum up against Exordium, and the key moment in this game was very late. A lot of back and forth action, multiple Phoenix Sieges where Exordium just couldn't close it out. So let's go ahead and play it from here. There was a nice little defense on your mini-map that you're going to see on the left-hand side. Lasberg was defending. Now the chase happens. Because of the earlier trade of Genetics up against Angry Day, losing the soul DPS damage doesn't help when you're trying to siege these Phoenixes. And the chase from Insignum, it was kind of like cue the Benny Hill music, because Lasberg gets a double kill onto the chase. No more life remaining for Ken 6 on the left-hand side. And this counter siege now from Insignum had to be fruitful, because if you look on the left-hand side of the mini-map, you're going to see all these minions start to flood in. And unfortunately for Exordium, they thought it was a good idea to defend their middle Phoenix 2-on-5, even trying to go past the Phoenix for shelter. And with only Angry Day left alive, he could not really stand strong up against Insignum. Later on in the throne room, it was all Genetics action. The respawn happens from Kha'Zix and Popular, but they couldn't block the Sylvanic's basic attacks. If Genetics doesn't close this out right here, with that Phoenix going down the left-hand side, all these fire minions in the tiny room, game's over. Exordium moves on, but it's not the case. Genetics, MVP for this game. Set number 3 was Poppy's up against Sacred Speed Buff. A little bit of a sneaky tactic from Poppy's, trying to catch them around this corner. And if we go ahead and just play it from here, look where Warchi is, being very aggressive, trying to go across this side, gets off a really good ultimate, but look, he just keeps on moving forward to the point where the ultimate from Mr. Stefan allows Streak Up to basically 3-shot the sole mid laner. And fighting 5-on-4, it was very easy for Sacred Speed Buff to clean up the rest of the team fight. They secured the deicide, and they pretty much secured the game, allowing themselves to find their first victory in the SMITE Minor League, now sitting at 1-2 in the standings. And if we're going into set number 4, Sacred Speed Buff yet again in a match. This time it's against Optimus gang, against a team that has yet to lose a single set. And this was a little one-sided as well. A nice gank attempt from Johnny on the Ao Kuang. Why are people still giving Johnny Ao Kuang? I can't tell you. Sibby playing the Baron, and despite both Baron and Ao Kuang ultimate being used, 5-on-4 for Optimus gang, without their frontliner, Big Steefy Beefies, Bologna, the rest of the team fight was very easy to play cleanup crew. Johnny on the backhand side, looking for the flank opportunity underneath. Actually going to catch out Streak Up to do plenty of damage. Focusing out this Sylvanas for Mr. Stefan. He's constantly getting pressured, as most Sylvanas do. With the deicide, with the Fire Giant, very easy victory for Optimus gang, getting their 4th set victory in the SMITE Minor League European action. Still number 1, still trying to get to HRX. And that's going to be it for me for today, folks. This has been your SMITE Minor League European key moments in the game breakdown.